Hi, so today I just wanted to show a few different kinds of hats because I know for Spirit Week we're thinking about wearing crazy hats. So the Thursday next week we're going to be making some hats in the art class, and if you don't have a chance to attend on Thursday, then just look at these options. So here's an example of how to make a hat. I used, hat idea. I used strips from a cereal box. And obviously, a cereal box, you're gonna wanna glue or staple the ends together because it's not quite long enough to go around your head. And then you're gonna wanna measure and figure out about the length of the strip you're going to need. So I did that here. So here is the strip of cereal box, and I glued it, and then I also put a little bit of tape to hold it together while it was drying. Then I used wrapping paper, but you could use newspaper or regular paper, like copy paper, or paper bags. And in this case, it's kind of a fun opportunity to use your bigger gross motor movements using a marker or a crayon, whatever feels really good, to draw the hair in this case, for if you're going to make it like full hair. There's a lot of different ideas. I think one of the great things about hat making could be that the student could decide, like, is it going to be a crown? Is it going to be crazy hair? Is it going to be, rainbows like we were making before? And having a big piece of paper, even if it's paper that's been, that has newsprint or whatever, can be a great place to like really make big movements. So then what we did was we cut the end a little bit, to make a little bit of a hair shape. Another thing that is kind of a fun idea would be if you wanted to cut more like a fringe. So say you were going to glue this piece on here, and I'm using scrap paper. So if we had it like this, and we've colored it, or we've used construction paper that's a bright color, and then we can cut long strips. And this is a fun way to practice cutting. We might end up with some sort of like a crazy hair hat, right? Just practice cut and stop, cut and stop, cut and stop. And then you might have something like this, right? Could be a crazy hat. So that's a beginning. Another idea would be to use your, I think we might have made a sculpture before using other recycled materials. And maybe you want to get inspiration from your previous sculpture. That's what I did. I had this sculpture that I started. And then I made a band out of cardboard. And then I'm going to try it on my head. Oh, I didn't make it quite big enough for me, but so you can kind of see. Oh, yeah. So that could be my hat. I'm not sure what this is about, this hat. This hat is about these egg carton shapes. But maybe this hat gets paint on it. Or maybe it gets like some big, I don't know, Google eyes. When you try it on and you experiment, that's part of the art making process. You can decide and look back. So those are some basic construction ideas for hats. One other thing I wanted to show is there's another video, and I'll make sure this gets on the parent portal as well. So these are flowers that I made out of paper towel, and I'll put the video on. But basically, you could potentially make a bunch of these using food dye and water, and let the paper towel absorb, and then you can follow the steps in the other one. And then you could maybe put these on a headband or a hat. Maybe this will be my one here, right? And we can go, I'll put several on, if you could imagine. And then maybe it has a fringe that's like grass at the top. Something along these lines. So I'll post that as well. So basically, the components of a hat, we need something sort of strong that's going to wrap around our head like this. And then if it's going to be tall, then the paper just has to be tall. Or if it's going to be something that's going to go on the top of your head, you kind of have to do glue. My method is glue and then also a little clear tape to hold until the glue dries. So those are hat possibilities, and I hope to see you either on the Zoom or maybe you got enough ideas from this. Thank you very much.